What's going on, world? Welcome to another episode of Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts. I'm one of your hosts, Rob.
And it's Zay. Don't play in the building.
Dude,
They
I thought
love
we
it.
talked off mic that you
They
were going to
love
try
it.
something different.
They love it.
We said we were going to still work on a new.
Let me tell you this: our
Okay.
special guest loves it. So
She didn't tell me that. So we might have to do a vote on here.
okay, yeah, let's vote it up.
Look,
Bottom
look.
at the comments.
I hope that she leans more to me because I'm tired of hearing it. I'm really tired of hearing it. I ain't gonna lie.
So, bro, we have another very special guest with us.
Yes,
Like, this is one where we both said, gotta have her on here.
absolutely.
Got to have her on here. Her energy is like so infectious.
Yeah.
And like when I first met her, smiles like lit up. We were outside and it lit up everywhere we were at.
Gee.
Like this person is one of the most dopest people I've met since I've been down here.
Oh,
yeah. And one of my favorite cousins. So if everybody would please just give a round of applause for my cousin Anna. How are you doing?
Oh my gosh, I am doing well. How are you?
Doing good. We're happy to have you here. Oh my God.
I'm so happy to be here. Oh my gosh. I did not think I would be able to get on Drunk Minds Over Thoughts, but here I am. Wait, drunk thought. Wait, what?
Look, she already drunk. She already drunk.
She gotta go.
Listen,
look, I couldn't grab any Monacos, so I
what?
Drink some wine. Yeah.
Look,
what kind of wine?
Y'all, we put her on Monaco.
For sure.
I heard that she wasn't even a believer. And then as soon as she tried it, she was like,
"Oh, I like this.
Can I get another one?"
Very true, knowing that I can't handle another one because those things are strong.
Look, 1.5.
That was your rule, but I've been listening to y'all's episodes. You've been having a couple.
Low key.
Like you have been one of our biggest supporters
for real
since we started. Like all your feedback and all the comments, even you shouting us out. Like we are grateful for all of that.
Yes, like it's funny because I'm in Chicago and y'all are in Florida. I wake up to your comments, and I feel like that's how you're supposed to start your morning, right? When you know that you worked your ass off to make sure that we work hard on this podcast. It ain't just recording, but we work hard to make sure that the sound is good, that the production is good, and we're always thinking about the next step, right? So sometimes, like for me, like personally, I go to sleep tired sometimes after editing this shit, but I wake up and because y'all an hour ahead, and it'd be like Anna's comment. I'm like, gee, what you gotta say? That's how I want to start my morning.
And then, bro, she will text me right after. Oh, I listened to this and y'all got me messed up. I'm glad you mentioned this person. Oh, you gonna talk about my drink like that?
Look, I'm so glad I'm on here because now I can actually talk to y'all about. Y'all have been dissing heavy on the Tito's, okay? It does not taste like battery water or whatever.
It's not good. It's not good at all.
It is delicious, and it's like pure. It's like smooth,
I think when we were at your sister's house, that's what she had when y'all was winning. When we was playing, I can't remember what game we was playing, but gee,
maybe Taboo or
Taboo. Yeah.
Sick of that shit.
Look, I can't do it.
That's like Rob. That's like a ritual game. Whenever we get together.
Yes, it is. Aja loves that game.
Sick of that shit.
So I have to tell you something, Anna. Look, don't tell your sister.
Oh dear.
I didn't throw it on the floor, but I threw it in another cup.
You threw what?
A couple shots.
Not the drink. No, you did not.
I poured the water in mine.
Isaiah did too.
Poured the water in mine.
You feel me? Y'all was winning too much like that.
You know how many shots we took?
Dude,
It was
I was
about a
like,
good 5 or 6, and I was like, "Nah, I'm not doing no."
as soon as you turned and looked at Angie, I was like, boop, gotta go. I couldn't do
Me
it.
and Angie, we know each other. We know each other very well. But no, Isaiah, especially you, y'all can handle more shots than that.
Listen,
No, not
Isaiah
me.
had to take like 12 when he went over at my house.
it got real very fast when she lined up them shots
Gee,
and start pouring. They start pouring liquor. And I was like,
Or
if
water. It could have been water too.
one of them. One was water.
y'all disrespectful. That stuff, Tito's is terrible. Like that's one of the worst tequilas I've ever had in my life. Well, that and like I said,
Well, that's
Belvedere.
the issue. Tito's
Mm-mm.
is vodka.
Oh damn!
That's
See, I don't
even
even know what
worse.
I'm drinking. I don't even know
See,
what.
that's it. That makes it even worse. Trying to put hair on your chest. That's what it's trying to do.
Look,
Hmm.
I'm good without the hair on the chest.
Listen, that's how I feel about any brown liquor.
Anna, you have to try the Monaco. What is it called?
Purple Crush.
Purple Crush.
Oh
It's
yeah, that's
cognac,
what
but it's
y'all were
good.
drinking in the last episode.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Well, that's what Zay is drinking now. I'm drinking our original. Me and your original.
Oh, okay, the normal one.
Yeah, you know the normal one. But it's not bad. I like it a little bit. It got a little aftertaste.
Ugh.
That
Yeah, it's not that bad though. I thought it was gonna be worse. I really thought it was gonna be worse than it actually was.
Yeah.
Really? How did it make y'all feel, or you feel?
I was
Surprisingly, so with dark liquor, I don't get drunk as fast. Like Hennessy and Douce, that's the only thing I really drink.
Mm-hmm.
But when I drunk that Monaco, the cognac one, I was good. I wasn't hyper like how I usually am when I drink the original one that we drink. So that's what I'm drinking now. So if I turn up, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that one, I'll say about that one, it had me kind of like in a mellow mood. I wasn't too high. I was just very, very chill. It didn't have me too high or too low. I was just cool, chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all in all, we really want to say thank you because you are one of the reasons. Like we said in the other episode, you are one of the reasons why we do keep going because you actually give like really good feedback. You know what I'm saying? And I think that any type of validation, even though we, like I said, we do validate ourselves, but to hear that we doing something that, you know, people is interested in hearing, you know what I'm saying? Or interested in growing with us, I think that's fire. So thank you.
For sure. You know, I will always support you guys because you guys are my cousins. Like Isaiah is my actual cousin, but Rob, I consider you part of that, right?
You're adopted. You're adopted.
Why do I always have to be the adopted one in everybody's situation?
No, okay. I would need you to expound on that. But before that, like, I'm gonna always support you guys. I mean, y'all were so welcoming of me and our side of the family when we just popped up randomly.
That's funny. That was funny. That was funny. He's like, we're here. I'm like, Rob, they're at my house. Can you just get back over there? I'm waiting for this food. He's like, all right, I'm on my way.
Low key, they were standing when I turned the corner. They was looking at me like, "Are you him? Are you him? Because if you not, we gonna have a problem." I'm like, "Damn, yeah, how you doing?" It was like, "Oh yeah, it's him. We cool. I'm like, "Damn, I'm sorry."
Look, because we were rushing, trying to make sure that we were there on time.
I love that. I love that.
Hey, Rob, they are all about punctuality.
Gee, I can't stand a person that just don't have no urgency to be on time.
I just always do that. Like, let's say I'll have a cookout or something tomorrow. I'll be like, okay, it'll start at 1:36.
Okay.
That's gonna help me. I don't know why, but those extra 6 minutes after the halfway mark help.
And it gives people that little grace period because people need it.
Yes.
Especially the black folks
I didn't want to say it. You said it for me.
Look, for real.
Half of us ain't never on time.
Gee, it's terrible.
I mean,
but before we start any episode, we do a check-in.
Okay.
So because you're our guest, we want to make sure that we check in with you and see how you're doing.
Hey, oh my gosh. I'm feeling very, very thankful, very, very grateful. You know, there's things on the horizon. So I'm very excited for them.
Yeah.
So, but my week, it was pretty long. I'm in school to graduate with my bachelor's in May.
Hey.
Yeah. It's been
Yeah,
thank you. It's
yes.
been a long time coming. It really has. Like I'm not a traditional student because I work full time and it's not easy at all. Whoever goes to school and work full time both, like I applaud you because it is not easy at all. But that part was long. But other than that, I got to spend time with my lovely lady
Ooh.
and my babies. So it's always good when I'm with them.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
good.
I
Oh,
love
and I
her.
got back in the gym. So
Hey.
Do we have to talk about the gym? Look, I'm working on it. Okay, I haven't thought about it in a long time, but I mean, I know at some point I'm gonna get back to it because I was consistent.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah,
yeah.
see, thank you
You
for
were.
co-signing that because
You
a lot of
were.
people
You
leave me
were.
hanging.
You were.
I was upstairs in my gym all the time, and it felt good. It felt good
Yeah.
to start my morning like that. So, but now I'm
We
I'm
were sending
working
each
on getting
other.
back.
We were sending each other videos in the morning in a workout just to
Yeah,
make sure.
yeah, because he definitely thought I was flexing sometimes.
Oh
He's like,
snap!
nope,
Okay,
I'm in
Rob.
here on the
Yep,
treadmill. I'm
currently,
here.
yeah,
I see you.
yeah.
Okay.
But also you gotta tell people what is your TikTok because that your TikTok gives me energy.
I
Really?
love it. Yep.
She
We talk about it every morning, literally.
low key,
We talk
we
about it.
do. If people could hear that conversation that we have, low key,
Did she post yet? Nah, I
no.
don't think so. I don't
But I
think so.
think it's because for me, because of our intro and how you welcome me. When I get that notification, like Anna posted, and it pisses me off because TikTok would say Anna posted, but it was like a previous post that I already seen, and I'm like, I'm thinking that I'd be geeked. You,
Yeah, I'm trying
you
to
low
be
key
more
funny.
consistent with that too.
Yeah, I'm kind of hurting. I ain't had
We
a video
love
in a
it.
while.
We
Look,
love it.
I'm so sorry, but you know what? February is different. I'm gonna be more consistent in February, even more consistent in March, so on and so forth.
Let
Yeah.
everybody know what your TikTok is.
See, give me a second because I don't even remember for real. So like, one second.
That's how I am too. They be like, Rob, what's your social media? I'm like,
Let me think real quick.
I'll say it. People be like, I still don't see it. I'm like, oh, the underscore first. They like, why do you?
I'm
Right.
That's
different.
that's
I'm
how you know
different.
you don't belong on this site because you
Right.
got the underscore ro underscore b underscore. I'm like, gee, I don't know.
And you're like, let
Everything
me
was
be
taken.
different. Let me
Nah,
be different.
real talk. Everything else was taken.
Listen, I had to like flip to the app real quick. I found it though. It's pronounced the son of queen, right?
Okay.
So it's D as in vitamin D, sun like the sun, of like UV rays, and then queen.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. I'm glad you did that because some people are like, what is that? I can't
Look,
find it.
how
Oh
you
my
doing,
gosh,
Zach?
and thank
Oh,
you.
go ahead.
I saw you Rob, post one of my TikToks. That's
Oh,
very,
for sure.
very
See, that's what I
thoughtful.
do.
Thank you.
I definitely
What?
support people that support us. But you actually like, I really actually like that video though.
I
So
didn't even expect you to shout us out. He said,
at the beginning of our journey doing this,
Oh
that's what's fire.
yeah, because the first episode, y'all forgive me because the drinks, the drinks. The first episode, I was hooked. Angie and I listened to it together on the bed. That's all we did. We didn't do anything else. We listened to it and we dissected it. And from that episode, I was hooked. So every Tuesday, I don't know when y'all post it, but y'all post it's like Santa Claus. Y'all post it when we're all sleeping.
For
So
sure. Yep.
so I wake up to it and I have to Tuesdays and Thursdays I go to school and my campus is about an hour and like 15 minutes away or something like that. So I have time. I have a drive. I have time. So every morning I wake up, I do my morning routine, get the dogs ready and all that. And then I turn on the podcast and I'm listening to the podcast while I'm getting ready for my day
I
See,
love
every
it.
morning.
we intentionally do that because we know that you got school, we know you got to drive. So that's what I'm saying. We do
Right.
it for our people. You get what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
We
Very
had you in
down to
mind,
earth.
G. I got you.
I love that. I love that.
Yes, very down to earth. But that's what gets me going on Tuesdays for sure. And like I'm thinking about it, and I have a really busy schedule, but I know for a fact that I want to comment and say some stuff.
I love
So
that.
I do that for every episode. This past episode, though, I didn't have the opportunity to actually sit down and write out everything. But best believe it's coming because I think Isaiah like checked in with Aja and I, like I guess sent us the video or something like that. And I was like, oh, okay, open the gates. So let me I'm gonna give you my 2 cents about that.
Oh, she did.
But then I was just like, I realized it was like maybe 30 seconds of me typing and I have this huge paragraph and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna comment.
No, but that episode with Katie, that one was one that we were really excited about because even though we've had a lot of dialogue, it was our first guest, it was our first female guest,
Yeah.
and to have someone like her on that talked the way that she talked, the way her mind works, and how she flowed with us, it was like, so the feedback that you gave us, we shared it with her, and she was so happy.
Like, oh my god!
Yes, shout out to you, Katie. I would love to meet you one day. She sounds really cool. I love y'all's friendship. I love the well, I explained to Isaiah, probably you see it as well. Like, I love the fact that y'all can support each other and be there for each other throughout different transitions in life.
Yeah.
That to me is like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's been some stuff going on.
I heard.
But I think the best part for me is the fact that, no judgment. Well, let me step back, because there might be some judgment, but I also feel like people stuck around long enough to actually try to understand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Instead of just writing you off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And sometimes when people have to write it out, they're doing it for themselves. So I understand that too. So it's just dope that I got my brother here to actually help me navigate that. So,
and I think it's a chance for everybody to grow with us.
Yeah.
And like see I won't say our lives, but see us unfold and see how open we are with each other, and even get even more personal with each other.
Yeah.
I think that's the best part about it. So that's been going so far.
Yeah.
Jay, how you feeling?
Grayson woke up at 3:00 in the morning.
Oof.
Don't talk about my son.
Listen, he grabbed. Here's the thing. He grabbed his iPad,
as he should have.
He had to climb off the bed,
as he should have.
He unplugged his iPad, climbed back in the bed next to me,
as he should have,
and then proceeded to put on his show. So maybe not. I don't know. All I felt is some hands patting my back, saying, "Why it not work? Why it not work?" So had to grab the iPad from him. I'm like, "What are you doing up?" Like when I say wide awake.
So, my son was in a crisis. He was in a crisis.
Listen, Rob. So I put it back on. I'm like, "What are you doing up?" Gave it back to him. Went back to sleep. I'd say, I guess it was 30 minutes. Felt him tap me again. Why it not work? Why it not work? This is the last time I'm doing this for you here. So I'm like, all right, okay. Alarm go off.
Dang, not the alarm.
Look. Hit the snooze. I'm not gonna lie. I hit the snooze button. Okay, I can get about 20 minutes more sleep. And I get up in 20 minutes. This man is knocked out. iPad resting on his face.
He had a long night.
So I get myself up and getting ready. I'm like, come on, let's get up, Pop, get up. Starts crying. I'm like, oh, no. I felt like my mom, bro. I felt like mom. Oh, no. We not doing that this morning. After you done kept me up? No. You gonna get up.
Aww.
And I'm like, and I stepped back. I was like, dang, that's how my mama sounded when I wouldn't get up. When I wouldn't get up in the morning.
Look, disclaimer. No, it's not a disclaimer again. I'm working that out. You probably put him to sleep early though, so it's not really his fault though. You gotta. You got to think
Did
about
you put
that.
him to sleep early?
I think he just fell asleep because we were on the Rob. We was on the phone.
Yeah, early.
I don't even know what time I got off the phone.
So technically, this is your fault.
Nope, I'm not. Nope, I'm not
Damn.
taking the blame for it. Nope, I'm
Mm.
not taking the blame for it. How are you doing, Rob? How
Yeah,
was
how
your
are
week,
you,
bro?
Rob?
I'm good. Today is a really good day. I've been so this. Sorry, I had a moment. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I
All right.
had to get that out because I when Zaya was here last week, we got things structured because my house was terrible.
Yep.
You know,
Right, I heard.
I'm packing, so I don't know how it got back
Don't,
to how it was before.
bro.
I don't know. I don't know. I literally tried to pack last night, and I just realized I fucked up everything.
Damn,
We had everything
no.
organized too for you. All you had to do was pick it up,
Gee,
move it, pick it up.
gee, I'm seeing shit that I ain't never seen before. I'm like, when did you move in? Because I'm moving out. Like, I'm getting
Oh
irritated.
man.
I'm finding humidifiers that I ain't never used. I bought a new one. I'm like, what is
He
this?
was like, "Save that box right there. Save that.
Yeah,
I need that box for my piano
Right.
one."
I'm irritated because I put my because when I move, I'm actually not taking like half of my stuff. Like, so I'm trying to sell it on them sites like the offer up and stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's not even that.
Nobody
Let's
wants my shit. I'm like nobody wants my stuff. I'm frustrated because I'm like
or
I got good shit. I'm literally selling majority of my stuff, like my couch, my stuff, and when people told me to put it on them sites, I was like, yeah, that was my intention. When I
Mm-hmm.
tell you the only thing I'm getting is scammers,
yep.
Damn.
they're like, oh, that looks like a nice couch. Give me your bank account number. I'm like, wait, what? Wait, do you
What?
want the couch or
No,
the eight digits?
we just want your account. We just want your
Right.
account.
They're just making small talk.
Man, it's annoying because every time I get the alert, I'm thinking I got a prospect.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I would definitely be irritated. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, and then I'm moving next month. Like,
Oh my gosh, oh my god, yes.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so annoying that it's not like I feel like I
Yeah.
still got a full house that I ain't touched. I just remembered that I'm moving or something. It's cool because I'm gonna figure it out. This is what I do. I figure it
Yeah.
out. I wait till the last minute, and last minute was literally last month. But but I'm gonna figure it out because I'm sick of this shit.
Well,
So
if worst comes to worst, everybody loves a good garage sale, even if
look,
it's like,
but the problem is, I live in should I say this on the pod?
bro.
I live I live in a high riser,
There
right?
you go.
Oh,
And
okay. Wow.
Hold on. With an amazing view.
it
Like,
is
that's a
it,
breathtaking view.
Oh
it
my
is
god.
yeah, it's fire. So they would if I tried to pull that stuff outside.
Lug it. What?
See, I'm gonna have fines up the ass.
You know
Like,
hold on. You know how many times we had to hold up the elevator?
gee, they're not
Damn.
going over here.
Oh my god. That's so
Yeah.
terrible. I
But
feel
Yeah.
you.
I'm cool. I'm gonna figure it out.
I
You
think I
got
know
it.
somebody who knows somebody whose cousin lives in Chicago.
See, look,
I might be able to let them know what's going on.
look, connect me with the connect
What?
because I need it.
Okay, I got you.
Since you're Anna,
Uh-huh.
we got this new situation that we're doing, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's like the next level
Let them know.
to drunk mind, sober thoughts, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So it's so we want to try it out with you to see how you feel about it. So maybe you could tell us if this is something that we should implement either in the pod or in future, like
Okay.
in a project. So we got this game that we want to put together, but we want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you want a drunk mind question or do you want a sober thought question?
Ooh.
See, you like how
Yep.
that
Look, see, yep.
ring?
Got her.
You
Got
see,
her.
you see, and she got the wine in her hand, so it's going down.
I want a sober thought question.
Okay, so the sober thought question that I think I want to throw at you is think more towards you being a female, right?
Ooh.
So if you could change anything about this, I don't, is it a stigma or is it a, what word should I use?
I
Zay,
I think stigma would be a good word.
if you could change any stigma that you hear about women, what would that be?
Oh my goodness. I got just the one.
Look, she was prepared. She had this in the
Right.
back
We didn't
her
even
back.
tell her the damn question.
Oh,
She
I've
already
been
knew.
Oh, I'm
waiting to
sorry. Go
say
ahead.
this.
Now, which one would that be for you?
Okay, so just now you said you being a female. Like, okay. I don't know if this is gonna get me canceled. I pray to God it doesn't.
She
Okay.
said it's gonna get me canceled.
I pray to God it doesn't. Okay, so yes, I'm a female, but I don't like, oh my God, this sounds I would rather be addressed as a woman. I feel
Mhm.
like if somebody addresses me as a female, it reduces me down to my reproductive parts.
Wow.
And I'm
Wow.
just not fucking with that because I'm so much more. Like, we don't address men as males, you know? Like, we
Mm.
address them
Mm.
as men because we see them as more than just their parts. We see them as something,
Ooh.
you know, that can cause an advantage in society or whatever the case, right?
Ooh.
I want to be
That's
seen like
deep.
that.
What, bro? Have to stop me in my tracks.
Gee, that's deep. I never. Jesus Christ.
Can you dive a little deeper into that,
So people
please?
actually. So when you say identify you as a woman instead of female, it like in my head it's like, what's the difference?
And
Like,
okay, so that's a good question. And a lot of people ask that. So, like, let me see. So, when it comes to somebody saying you as a female or you females,
oh yeah,
there
Oh,
are
yep.
other things that are female. Dogs are females. Plants are
Jesus.
Mm.
females. Like, there are so many. I'm at the top of the food chain. I'm not down there, you
Ooh,
Ooh.
talk
know?
your shit, gay.
So yes, I'm a female, but I'm also a woman, and I'm an intelligent
Mm,
woman. I'm up here.
yeah,
I
I
yeah.
love
mean,
that.
like, do you address your guy friends as males? Do you say you being a male?
Nah, we actually, I feel like, is more disrespectful.
Guys are we're very disrespectful to one another.
See, that's
We are.
God
Damn.
damn it, we need new
I
names.
don't know. I don't know why.
But aside, that was just the one thing that popped in my head. But like, aside from that, I think another thing that I would
Hmm.
want changed is, oh God.
I promise you won't get canceled.
Okay,
I'm
We
gonna make
got look. We
sure.
got you. We got you. This.
okay. We can do everything, but like we can't do everything, and
Mm.
that's okay too.
Can you explain that?
So, are you
Yes,
saying kind of like that, like strong black woman type of
yes,
idea? Okay,
exactly.
Hmm.
Like we can, you know, do the things that keep us living comfortably and everything like that. But then also, we're going to be the ones to bear children and to instill the culture within our children up until their age of 6 and like so on and so forth. So while
Hmm.
we're doing things like that, because children are an investment.
mm.
So
Yes. Whew,
once you do
yes.
things like that, we're going to be absent in different areas of life and different aspects of life. And I think we deserve a little bit of grace if we
Mm.
are negligent in a certain part of our life, if we're doing things like that.
Mm.
Okay, so I have a follow up question based
Yeah.
off of that part.
Yeah.
Do you think that when you said we need more grace, are you saying from men or from other women or just all over? Like,
Yeah, it could be both, but I do think it's a more misogynoir idea, you know, or
okay,
ideology. The
yeah,
strong black woman. Like, yeah, we're strong, but like, we can't be strong all the time, and that should be okay.
gotcha. Because most times when I hear that statement, I hear women saying that to other women, or women saying that to a man to let them know, like,
I
I'm a
don't
strong
need
black
you.
woman, I
Yep.
don't need you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I had to ask, like, do you think men are pushing that narrative, or do you think women is pushing that negative?
Oh,
That,
that's a that I definitely
you
I
see how I went
definitely
there?
think yeah, no, I think it's women pushing the narrative. I honestly do. Because I don't know, I don't really hear a lot of guys mention that narrative. I hear a lot of women using that as like a defense mechanism or like,
Mm.
you know, I'm better than you in some way, in some capacity because I can do this, do this, do this. But like,
I,
Hey,
I had
she
another
dug deep.
question.
She
Gee,
dug deep with both of them. Like,
sorry.
no,
no.
do not apologize. Do not apologize.
Damn
Bro,
it. I had another question and it just went out of my head. Just keep talking and
Damn.
she said we are at the top of the food chain.
We are. I mean, I don't know.
damn. I forgot my
Whew,
question.
I'm so sorry.
that's a
No, that was perfect.
no,
That was perfect.
that was really good. Don't
So
apologize.
what? So that was a sober thought because that is something that's been on my mind in a sober manner as
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
well as in a drunken manner. Is that why it's called a sober thought?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to know what a drunken
Ooh.
question or drunken mind question is.
Look, you sure you wanna do that to yourself?
You want to answer the question, Rob?
Well, can okay. I was about to say, can we do it on the male side as far as reversing your question?
Oh
As far
yeah, yeah,
um
absolutely.
you wanna go first or you want me to go first?
I'll go.
Oh, go ahead.
The biggest stigma that I have a problem with for the men is the machismo moniker.
Okay.
The fact that
I literally thought you were talking about Nacho Grande or
Oh
something
my
like
god.
that. The cheese
the
mold.
cheese. But the notion that men have to be have this hard exterior, how we have to be super tough, how just when you get knocked down, you just got to dust yourself off, rub some dirt in it, you'll be fine, but not pertaining to understanding that it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel something.
Hmm.
Like we're
Yeah,
always put in a position where you have to be this hard person all the time. And that's okay for some part, but other times you have to have that softer side to you. And I think the moniker of the man having to be this tough, rough guy all the time is something that kind of actually messes up men to a certain extent, to where they bottle up their feelings. They don't say nothing. They let things pile up and to the point where they explode. I
Hmm.
think having that outlet to where I can be soft, I can say how I feel, I can let it out, I can cry. I
yeah,
think that is something, a stigma that we have to change about being a man.
yeah, yeah. I definitely would 100% agree to that. Even though I'm emotional as shit, I don't care. But I feel you though.
But
Like,
being emotional as a man is something that a lot of people say it shouldn't be, or like that's not the norm or whatever. But I
Yeah.
admire that about you, that you can be in touch with your emotions.
Yeah, but yeah, it's something that's kind of taboo. Like,
yeah,
dude, why are you
Hmm.
whining? Why are you crying?
I was
yeah.
like,
Stop
bitch, I'm
that.
not whining. I'm stressed.
Facts. Okay.
Just let me be in this moment right now. Nah.
Right.
Low key, I'm gonna insert every time someone says that to me. I'm gonna insert Anna's voice and be like, you know what? I'm gonna pull this up.
Look.
Fact. And for me, um, I think the idea that I want to say that a lot of men walk away from their family thinking that the woman is just all good and dandy.
Ooh.
Like, I don't like. I feel like I wish that would change,
Hmm.
because most cases it's like, I mean, for me specifically, I don't hear a lot of women walking away. I hear a lot of men walking away, and I
Mm.
feel like it's so honorable when I see men, and to me, it's like it's taboo. I had a friend, and the way that he navigates his kids, like he loves his kids, and the mother was in the life too, but it's just when you hear that a situation does not work in a relationship, most times the kids just naturally go with the mother.
Mm-hmm.
And I was
Yeah.
like, like, and the man sometimes walk away with less responsibility, and I was like, nah. Not saying that I would wish that the men would take the children, but it was just like, I don't know, like, I don't know what I'm saying. Maybe I'm saying it
But
wrong.
sometimes they don't even fight.
That
Some of
that
them,
that's probably what I'm saying.
they don't even
Yeah.
fight, and it's to the point where not a lot of some men, like, now we're starting to see like men fight for their kids. Like, no, I want my children.
Yeah,
But I get what you're saying to the point where they just like, okay, I'll get them when I get them, or I'll see them when I see them. They can
yeah,
go with you. I get
right.
what you're saying on that. I get what you're saying on that aspect.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm like, I wish that was something that I think was different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
So, like, are you saying that you wish that it was perceived better? Like, maybe the guy's not just walking away from his kids. Maybe the guy is just, is unable to, like, is really unable to without so much of a hassle.
yeah, I think I'm saying that. I think I'm maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
No, I mean it makes sense that.
Because I just feel like sometimes in certain situations, like I feel like I hear more situations of the man walking away and just never coming back, and it's like,
Yeah.
why is that just so easy, and why is so many men doing that? Like, that's not okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with you. I do know though that there are certain circumstances
For sure.
that cause that situation, and
Y-
then when you get older you learn the truth and you're just like, what?
yeah, yeah. No, I feel like
Uh,
the thought is
I
there, but it's like
Yeah.
it
But I
leaves.
think in that case too, a lot of men just, okay, whatever you do is what you do. They're just
mhm.
okay with the outcome instead of
Yeah.
fighting to change the outcome. Like, oh, you're gonna put me in child support? Okay, that's fine. Whatever it is, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Or if
Yeah.
it's no, I'm active in my child's life. I'm here. If we're gonna do it, let's just co-parent. Let's do this. Let's
yeah.
do that. Instead of just accepting the fact that oh,
It's not
whatever
in my
she,
favor.
yeah, I have no way of winning. The judge is gonna favor with her, side with her. But you're just giving up before you even try.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is important to try, and then, once the kid gets older, I hate to like bring it back to the kid consistently, but like you're impacting that kid's life with every decision you
Absolutely.
make.
Yep.
So once that kid gets older, they're going to find out the truth. They're going to find out if you fought for them or if you just
Yep.
dismissed them. They're going to be able to judge the relationship that they have with you, as long as the mother isn't playing a part in painting a picture, as
And
long as
that's what, thank you. You took the words out of my, but it's
yeah.
sometimes that too. A picture will be painted for the child,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they'll grow up thinking that, oh, this parent didn't love me, they didn't want
Mm-hmm.
me, when it was something totally different.
Right.
Yeah.
The parent just painted that picture, and so the child, this is my parent that's here, I'm going to believe whatever they say.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of times that plays a part too.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Can
I,
we? I
oh, go ahead.
I just okay. So earlier you mentioned you were emotional.
Uh huh.
Do y'all think men recognize anger as an emotion?
Ooh, that's a good question. That is a good question.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I'm asking is because, like, you know, in the past I've dabbled with the opposite sex, and I would be called. Sorry, baby. I would be called emotional, but like you're just as emotional. You're raising your voice at me, but the people that I dabbled with, they didn't recognize that as emotion. So I was like, "What is this? Like, is there something deeper to this?"
So for me, I feel like when I say that I'm super emotional, when I used to tell people like who you talking to, like they like, oh, here you go being emotional. I'm like, nah, I'm being vocal. Like,
Right.
but if you want to call that emotional, whatever, call it what you want. But I'm still curious. Who you think you talking to?
I'm still curious though.
I'm still
I
curious.
would. I would say mine is more the opposite of you.
Yeah.
I'm more emotional, but it's more internal,
Yeah.
where
Mm-hmm.
it won't show, and I'll just kind of keep it to myself, and it'll fester inside of me
Yeah.
instead of But I've been told about a lot, but even though I don't show it like I'm outbursting with it. It's all over my face.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I When I get like the quote unquote super emotional, I'll just get quiet, but my eyes will get puffy and I'll start to cry, and I'll be kind of letting it out.
Yeah.
But the feeling is much worse inside. But that's the only thing I'm able to express out loud, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Why aren't you able to fully indulge in your emotions, you feel?
It's a lot of shit, a lot of trauma
Mm-hmm.
that I'm still working on to
Working
this
through
day.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
And I think it goes back to like you said, um, just feeling like you had to be tough. So holding
yeah,
that in is like a repetition of I'm just not going to deal with. I'm just going to find a way to navigate that feeling and just stuff it down so that it won't show up in a way where I could be criticized, judged, disrespected even more. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Damn, I feel for y'all. I really do because like I'm about to get some more wine because I was able to cry. I was able to cry all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
that's
like people call me names and stuff, but I was able to cry if
But
I needed to
that's
cry.
the going back to what you were saying, the quote unquote, the female. You're a female. You're supposed to be emotional. You're supposed to cry. Men aren't supposed to do this. That's what, in my opinion, what it kind of goes back to. I'm using air
Mm-hmm.
quotes to say it, but I feel like that's what it kind of goes back to. Oh,
Yeah.
you're a woman. You're supposed to be overly emotional. You're supposed to be over dramatic. You're supposed to cry. You're supposed to do all this. Men, you're supposed to be tough, not show anything. I
Oh,
think that's what
that's
it plays
yeah.
back into.
That's so unfortunate. I'm thankful, I guess, that I grew up in a family where. Never mind. That's a lie. Never mind. Nope.
So, Rob, you want to do the drunk the drunk question?
Okay. Yeah. I got one specifically. Hold on one second. Let me. That Monaco got me
See, look,
choking.
that's a kid. That look. He was talking about me. Get it out the floor.
Jesus,
Get it out.
The Monicos will sneak up on you.
Jesus, is this an old
Anna,
can?
listen,
Where's the
Anna.
expiration
Before
date?
we
Yeah.
even started, he was like, "Zay, what are you coughing like this for? You need to get out before we go on."
No, this one ain't gluten free. What the
Oh
fuck?
man.
Not they snuck in the gluten on you.
All right.
Not the gluten.
Okay, so I got it. In your opinion, which one is better? Right?
Ooh.
Makeup sex, drunk sex, or we not supposed to be doing this sex?
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I got it.
Crickets.
I got
Um, I'm gonna.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Look,
gonna
you're
say.
thinking.
I will say drunk sex.
See?
I will say drunk sex. No, makeup sex is beautiful because you're re-indulging in your partner. You're being genuine with your emotions. Oh, I miss you. You know, all that good stuff. We're not supposed to be doing the sex. For me personally, it's cool. It'd be fun, but I'm paranoid the whole time because we're not supposed to be doing this, and
That's
I
what.
can't get it out my head.
Okay. Zay, go to your theory.
Okay. I said we not supposed to be doing this sex is the best sex.
Oh
Wow.
God, why?
Don't do that. Because it's
Oh God, why?
don't do that. It's the spontaneousness of it. And also
Okay.
like I gotta pull out my best shit. Because this
Oh
might be my
God.
one and only time that I get to do this. I gotta perform to the best of my not even the best. I gotta go beyond the best of my abilities right now.
See,
Because
no,
this might be the one only time.
no.
Like
I feel that.
I'm really not supposed to be doing this with this
Yeah, but a
girl.
lot of the we not supposed to be doing this sex that could technically mean that you got somebody at home and you know
No,
that you're supposed to be
no, I'm
fucking with
not.
this other
That's
motherfucker.
not
Yeah,
always the
that's the
case.
bad side of it. That's
That
the
could
bad
it
side.
could be think about it. You gotta think about it. It could be a friend that you said it would never happen with, or just
But
you know
when you do it,
someone you know
but
that
see, if
you
you do it
damn
with a
sure know that
friend
nobody
though,
would approve of if you did it with.
you said nobody would approve. What's wrong with your friend though?
No, like Zay,
See,
or a girl saying like, "Girl, him." Really?
see,
Like
but
that type of that's what I'm saying.
well, see, the problem with that is first step is y'all talk too damn much. Y'all supposed to keep that to yourself.
True.
Telling your business.
That's like sneaky link sex. If you think
Well,
about it in a
not
way.
necessarily, because like to me, when y'all are referring to we're not supposed to be doing this sex, I'm thinking like me and my baby, like out somewhere,
Oh, look,
maybe public or something like that. Like
that's
we're not
good
supposed
too.
to be
Look at
doing
you.
this.
But
That's
you
what I'm
supposed to
thinking
be
about.
doing
Anna,
that.
you're proving my point.
No,
Thank you.
you supposed to be doing it because it's an emotion. You
Oh,
being
here you go.
emotional, and you know what I'm saying. You got to get that out.
That's not emotions. That's pure flesh.
Look, it is. It's
That
like
is
I'm
pure.
feeling like we at the Chinese restaurant.
In the bathroom.
Yo, if anybody's
Get your
ever had sex
chopsticks.
in a Chinese
You're
restaurant,
wild.
no, no.
But I think drunk sex is the best one because I feel like you're more free. You ain't gotta like. I feel like when I drink, I feel like I just don't care. And I feel
Mhm.
like that's where I don't want to say I shine the most, but I feel like no. I mean, just in general.
No, the
See,
way you said I where I shine the most.
Yeah.
you know, see, this is why I don't drink this shit. Okay,
Listen,
you know,
okay, Rob, go ahead.
no, we say talk your shit. No, I'm saying
Your
just in
shit.
general. Just in general, I feel like when you have liquor courage,
Mhm.
a lot of times you do put down your best shit, but you really don't care whether they like it or not. You more or less,
I'll give you that.
it's more about pleasing yourself. So
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
whatever that looks like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
You
As I
know what you
open,
sound like right now?
like I open the second bottle. I mean the second can.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Was that a gun that just
That
cut
was
right
a
there?
gunshot.
Gee.
Y'all need to get the gunshot sound too.
Oh
That's
yeah,
fine.
when gee,
We working on it.
Zaya was disrespectful in that moment. I
See,
really
the
got
only
mad.
the only reason I'll agree with you on that, Rod, what you on that too is because that when you do your most nastiest stuff,
You
I give you that
do.
too.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
then
You agree with that?
and then when you're drunk, you do the nastiest shit, and you don't think about it till the next morning. Like, did I just really?
Let
and
low key. When
then
I first met Anna, she had a Monaco and a half.
If
You
that, I probably had a half.
you was loose. You was happy. I mean, you're naturally happy,
Hmm.
but I felt like it just creates the best moments.
Oh,
Sometimes
heck yeah.
irresponsible, but
I like I can feel the type of person that somebody is, and if I feel like something is off, I'm so withdrawn. It's not even funny. Like
wow,
I can't even fake it like I'm having a good time.
so you got good. So you got good vibes when you met me, is what you're
Oh,
saying.
absolutely. From the
See?
moment, look, you walked up the stairs with those bags, and Angie was like, "I'm gonna scare him," and I was like, "Angie, don't wait." I was like, "We don't know him. Wait, you know." And so you came and
I
you looked
walked.
at us and you smiled,
Yeah, I'm
and
always cheesing.
so I was just like, "Oh, okay, he's nice." And then you were letting us in. I
Yeah,
was like, "You don't even know us.
facts. Y'all could have killed me.
We could
Listen,
have."
I didn't even think about that.
Rob, I walked in. They like, we love him. Thumbs up.
Right,
Rob's like, I love them. They're my favorites. And I'm like,
right.
I haven't been gone that long.
Literally,
Listen, you were gone long enough to establish
gee,
my
they were like,
favorite.
"We don't do handshakes, we do hugs." I'm like,
Bro,
"See?"
okay. So thank you. Thank you. So
Hmm.
this ties into what I want to talk about as well.
Okay.
How I met my cousins.
Ah.
So because like I was saying in the last episode, guys, my grandmother, God rest her soul, nagged me. I'm using the word nag because that's how I felt in the moment about doing Ancestry.com.
Yeah.
Your cousin did it. Your mom did it. It's on sale. I'll pay for it. I'm like, Grandma, don't waste your. It's a holiday sale. Grandma, don't waste your time. Please don't do that. So it got to the point where I'm like, fine, I'll do it. So I end up doing it. And so here's the funny thing. I find out Anna's my cousin, but here's how it all started. Anna reaches out to me on Facebook. I think it's one of those fake pages at first.
No.
And I declined it. I'm like, I don't know. See, they trying to get me right here.
Wow.
Listen, you know how them fake pages be.
Whatever, nigga.
She was like, I look too good to be on one.
I was like, delete.
Oh,
then
disrespectful.
She hits me up. Something told me to go check my email, and I see I got an email from her on my Ancestry. So I look on there. She's like, "Hi, cousin." Instantly.
How you know she said it like that? Don't disrespect my cousin.
That's exactly how she said it. I know for a fact to this day now. That's how she said it. And she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so glad you're close. You're actually in Jacksonville. I am so happy." She's like, "We're related. We have family."
She didn't know for sure.
Bro, she said we're in Abbeville. I said, hold on, time the fuck out. Yeah. I called my mom. I said, Mom, this little girl said Abbeville.
Not little girl.
I was just about to say, not little girl.
Listen, that's the liquor talking. I ain't say little. See, that's
cognac.
Right, that purple haze.
That purple crutch.
That's that Michael Jackson doctorship.
She went to Future. She said purple haze. Hey.
But I said, Mom, this girl said Abbeville. That's
funny.
Somebody saying Evanston. You're not just gonna throw around that because a lot of people don't even know that. Mm-hmm. So instantly, I'm like, we got to be related somehow. And then another cousin of mine was like, yeah, your cousin's but she's been trying to reach out to you. So we start talking on Ancestry, then on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, there's this festival you should go to. Bro, I told her, I'm like, hey, I ain't got time to get my ticket. Can you just get my ticket for me? And I'll cash
and I was like, yep.
Look, had never met Rob and just said, can you get my ticket for you? I'll just cash app you right now.
But see, what I'm curious about is what made Anna do Ancestry? Like, what got her to, before she even, when she saw that you was close, it's like, this nigga. Like, I want to know, what was her mind at?
Oh, well, absolutely. You know what? I can actually expound on that. Isaiah, do you want to finish your...
Go ahead. Go ahead. Take over. It's all you.
Okay. Woo, Rob. Okay. I unfortunately, I have to keep it brief because it's a long ass story. I'm still going to provide details, but it's a long story. Okay. So, April 2021. Right?
21. Oh, geez.
Almost 2 years ago. I submitted my DNA without telling anybody, without telling my family or anything. I submitted my DNA because my father, he presents himself as he's mixed with something. And then my little brother, he's also very, very pale, has sandy brown, red hair, hazel eyes, that whole thing. But it skipped me. I love the way I look. But all of that, the colored eyes, the skin complexion, the hair, all of it skipped me. So I was just like, what in the world? Okay. Whatever. And I've been asking all my life, who do I look like? I don't look like anybody. Who do I look like? And I was always told that I look like so-and-so, whoever. And so I went ahead and I just did the thing. And so I guess to answer your question, that's why I did Ancestry DNA, to figure out exactly what it is I am.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
How did you get to Zaya? Did you...
Okay, so I don't know. I know exactly what happened. I was on Ancestry. I was just laying in bed. just on Ancestry, looking. And then I learned that there was like this option that you don't just see your cousins like in a list, you can
Yeah.
see it on the map. And I was like, oh
Oh, I didn't even
shit.
know about that.
Yeah. So I was just looking to see who I was connected to by DNA. Okay,
Look at God.
Cincy Morgan's on the map instead of a list because I've never seen his name at all. So I was like, okay. So I look and I'm just like, hang on. And so I zoom in and I'm like, I see two circles. And I was like, I zoom in again because, of course, there's me that's right there. But I see something else that's very, very close, like almost overlapping.
That's crazy.
And so I was like, what in the world? So then I click on it and I was like, whoa. And like, I already know from like other things that I found out in 2021 that this shit is accurate as fuck. Like nobody could submit their shit to Ancestry DNA and be like, oh, you know what? This isn't right. Like they probably have like a 99.999% accuracy rate. It's crazy. So I immediately I was just so excited. I was just so excited. So I told my grandma, right? Well, I sent her a text message, but then I couldn't contain myself. I was like, oh shit, I have a cousin. I said, I'm gonna reach out. You know, what's the worst that can happen? They don't
It's
answer
so
whatever.
on a fashion.
Right. What's the worst that can happen? So I said, oh snap. Well, I have a cousin in the same city. Oh my gosh. Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Hi. And you know, it went like that because I'm such a big family person. I'm such a big family person. And so when I learned that I have family, I'm gonna treat them as family. And once I know we're family for real. Like the most severe case of family relationship. Like if you need me for anything, I'm there. I'm there.
I love her.
We met at the festival.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she's like, bring it in. We ain't doing these hands. Like, that's what he's so funny. He said, she's like, we ain't doing these handshakes. Like, oh my God.
Yes. I was so excited. And yes, I was cheesing. I was cheesing so hard because I was so excited. And then like, you know, you're a handsome man too. So it's like, oh my gosh, I have attractive cousins. Like we could go out somewhere, take pictures, and just be those cousins that look good.
Look, low key, that's a drunk mind sober thoughts because you know what? Let me tell y'all. Y'all know y'all got some unattractive cousins. Y'all be like, I'm never gonna invite you nowhere.
Right.
Just to church.
Listen, we hugs instantly. Angie goes, come on, I'm getting you a shot. We gonna go get a drink right now.
That's crazy.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, let's go take a shot. Then we're all just hanging out after the festival at this taco place. It's so funny. At Tacos and Tequila, went to another taco spot.
Right.
And we were just Margarita Towers,
right?
For the cheap. Rob, $16.
Yeah, and they were strong. They were decent for sure.
When I come out there, I need to see. I need to go.
It was just, oh my God.
And you know what?
Such a good time.
It really was. And when I realized that we had basically reserved your time for the whole day, I felt so bad because I was just like, oh, I thought you, because you said that you came there with friends, but then like we kind of like stole you from them. So I was just like, oh, okay. But then I was just like, I actually had this thought recently. I've never met your friends. Why haven't I met your friends?
A lot of them be busy.
You met me.
You're Rob. You're our cousin.
Oh, sorry.
So continue. The ones I had met. So the one. Okay, so that's Eric. She's talking about. I went there with Eric. So that was Eric who I went with. So Eric and his wife were hanging out with their friends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, we were trying to get the headphones for the silent party.
Yeah.
They were over there with those.
Okay.
So I was like, hey, and his phone died. So I had his friend text my phone saying like, hey, Eric's over here. I'm like, well, tell him I'm chilling with my family tonight.
Yes.
I'm chilling with them. He was like, all right, no problem. Like, Rob, I was like, I'm with them. Don't worry about nothing else. One thing about
Zaya, I think for sure that I've learned, Anna, I'm talking to you, forget Zaya on here.
Right.
What I learned I think Zaya has this protective thing, right? To make sure that, and I'm not saying that it's like making sure, which a lot of people probably should do this. Personality. See, Monaco got me tongue tied. Why we all doing this though?
Right. Stutter.
Personalities click. Not saying that he has control over that, but to some degree, it's like, nah, these people won't mix with these people. I've been drinking.
No, but you met Eric. Eric was one of the cool people.
No, Eric was cool.
Yeah, he came up.
Eric's one of them that is cool.
He came up to Rob and my mom. What's up? How you doing? How
cool.
you doing? My name's Eric. I'm one of Zaya's friends. Blah 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 blah. He was one of those people.
Well, that's nice. That's nice. That's good. Okay. We need good people in our corner.
Good vibes.
To Isaiah's friends, if you're listening, Anna's here now. Okay. So
so don't try it.
Right. You'll have to meet thunder and lightning.
I am weak.
Wait, is that Angie Lightning?
Listen, she is 80 amps.
Let me tell you something. I love Angie.
Both.
She loves you too.
Gee,
you're definitely her
Rob. Every time she can't stop talking. Where's Rob?
Right. Where's
and me and Otto like, we're here though. we're here.
You know what it is about Angie? I love the fact that Angie is so like, and maybe that was just my first impression. She's so laid back, but she's so cool. Like she would tell you how she feels. She communicates very well.
Oh, absolutely.
It's an energy thing.
Absolutely.
I'm like,
she is a very great communicator. She's a very great teacher, and she's super patient.
Yeah.
And that's something that so many of us, especially us in, today's world, that are so absent of. But she has the patience of a fucking, I don't know, a ferret, a squirrel, I don't a bear,
animal.
a polar bear, a hibernation, sandy cheeks. She has the patience of sandy cheeks and bikini bottom.
I was like, her vibe is perfect for me. Two laid back people, and she's very, very chill.
But then she's not afraid to be herself too. Like,
I love that. That's the one thing I love.
Does not care what anybody thinks. She will be herself.
You did good. You did good, cousin.
Oh, thank you. You know what? There's a story about that, but I'm gonna save that for my own channel.
No, I think that overall this is a beautiful thing that, especially because behind the scene, like, me and Isaiah was talking about like building community.
Yeah.
And I really feel like just the stuff that we were talking, the time that you came, like he low key manifested you. I don't even think he knows that.
I know. I say it was this. Because to be honest, I was really lonely. I mean, I have my friends. I'm gonna say it like this. No, I have family, and a lot of my friends I call family, and I'm kind of inducted into their families. But sometimes it's not the same,
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang, and I kept saying I'm down here by myself. Like we talked about, I'm down here by myself, and it kind of manifested itself within my grandmother. And I told Rob this, like her parting gift to me was you guys.
Oh my goodness!
Because if I would have never decided to do it, I would have never met you guys. If I would have never listened to her, I would have been like, still thinking I'm out here by myself.
Yeah.
So kind of been like, fine, Grandma, I'll do it.
Oh my God! Thank you, Grandma.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was like, Rob. I think this was her parting gift for me.
That's so beautiful because we only met each other a few months ago.
Yeah.
And I believe that God really has a plan. We say on the podcast, me and Zaya talk every day. But we don't just talk about like the fucking sun and the moon and the rain and us being jealous that, it's hot out there and it's fucking 10 degrees out there. Like we don't talk about that. We talk about like real life shit. And, real life is happening. Right. And as he's talking about being on the other side of it, hearing, Zaya, to me, Zaya express, but he don't express, right? He'll give you so much, right? And you never really hear, and I always say Zaya is super strong because you never hear the depth of really what he's going through.
Yeah.
So the fact that I kept hearing like I'm out here by myself. You know what I'm saying? It's just me by myself. And when you guys came in his life, I had told Zaya, like I literally had told him, just looking back at it, I was like, Zaya, just imagine if you would have stayed in your own way.
Yeah,
If you would have stayed and not even did ancestry, your grandmother pressed you multiple times. And
it's
it
like
wasn't
she knew.
it's like she knew, but it was like God really used her as a vessel because as he said, it was her pardon gift, but it was like, I need you to do this. And it's like you can find family, right? But you can find family that you're not interested in communicating with.
Yeah.
And I feel like to find you, your sister, your dad, how he describes you guys individually. Like, it's like I had told him, and I was like, it gave me goosebumps. Like, they came at a time where you needed them the most.
And and Rob will tell you, I was so excited. Like, honestly, like, my excitement couldn't be contained. I'm like, Rob, I have family down here. He's like, what? I'm like, bro, I have family down here. I'm like, I'm going to meet them. He's like, you going to meet tomorrow? I'm like, yes. We're going to meet at this festival and we're going to be good. He's like, okay, yeah, tell me how it goes.
Right.
Okay.
That, you know what? I can hear Rob saying that.
Trying
to hold back his own opinion, just like
100%. Because what's so crazy was, if I may be completely honest, and Zaya, we could cut this out if you don't want me to say this, but just I don't ever hear my brother talk about the little things. One thing that he said was, Anna's smile was so big. My cousin Anna's smile was, and I'm like, who is this chick? And then he was saying like, I love that me and your sister, what he said about your sister, we have so much in common. And then he just went down the list, and as time go by, he was like, man, their dad is so cool. Like,
your dad is cool as shit. Like,
I was like, oh, God hands was on this situation.
Yeah.
He's protected.
Yeah.
And I knew that it was bigger than just going on a site and giving your DNA. Like, this was built this way.
Absolutely. Absolutely divine. And it's so crazy that you said that he was protected, because Angie and I, we say that to each other often, you know, especially if we're going through hardship or if we're fearful or stressed or concerned, anxious, whatever. We will remind each other, like, we are protected. We are fine. Everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to work out.
Yeah.
Whether we understand it or not, it's going to work out. And it always does. And it's so beautiful that you just mentioned that. It's so divine.
It was like, right, we went from tacos and tequila to helping her move into the house.
Right.
Like, literally. So I'm moving. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll be over to help. Like, literally that fast.
And I was really hesitant to even ask. And I'm just like, you know, you don't want to come off as those cousins that, like, you just find out that you're cousins and then you're just, oh, can I borrow $200? You know, like, can you help me move? Not that I didn't ask for money, just to set the record straight, but asking for favors. Asking for favors when you're new is, you know.
But it was all, I'll say this, Rob. When after we met, we were already planning like outings, like, let's hang out again.
That's what I love about them.
Like,
oh my God.
After the first day, we were like, I was like, Rob, we about to hang out again.
Yeah.
We about to either go here or go here. And like, okay, let's go to the lounge together. Okay, or let's do this. Or let's do this.
Yes.
Like, it was an instant, like, you know how when you see something, you just know that is right. That's exactly how it felt. Like,
Zay, that is funny you say that, because literally, like, before, like, from that first meetup, Thanksgiving, like that Thanksgiving break.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you, I was prepared. I'm like, okay, I want to see what the fuck these people is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put on my best shit. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
I'm gonna be
looking
for.
nice. You were in your Chicago fit for sure.
Look,
The
I'm
long
like,
jacket.
okay, cool, yeah. Like I was like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta show them we quality around here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all the cousins. You know what I'm saying? But instantly, and I hate that. I'm not gonna say I hate that, but you know, of course, I'm protective, also, just like y'all are. But it was just like as soon as I met y'all, energy shifted.
Yeah.
It was like, what you being protective for? Shut that shit off. Like, and I was like, oh shit, we got Monaco's, we cool. Like, we good.
Look, and I was like, a Monaco? What's a Monaco? You were like, just wait.
Right. It
And the
was
fact,
like,
Rob,
right.
the fact that when they first met, oh, y'all can come, Rob, come over. We're gonna do Thanksgiving over here. Just come on. Just come on. We're like,
Yes.
Dude,
what?
that was crazy to me.
We're like, what?
I'm like, why? I owe y'all money or something? Like, what we talking about?
Just come over for
Nah, it's just that
Thanksgiving.
we can feel you. Like, we're
Yeah.
good people. We can feel you.
Yeah.
It's not hard to detect when somebody's full of bullshit. They will
Oh man.
expose themselves, especially when they start drinking.
Oh
Expose
man.
themselves.
Look.
Tell us about your
I,
channel and what you want to do.
Oh, tell you about my channel? Okay, so
Yes.
look, so right now my TikTok is all over the place, and I've shared this with Rob and Isaiah, but I am this year beginning my podcast for true crime. Now, it's going to be a little different than like traditional true crime
mhm.
because
Mhm.
I it just goes back to how I think. So like I want to address the wrongdoings of certain members of society, but
Mhm.
I want to also address the trauma that they
Mm.
Ooh.
experienced
Yeah.
Wow.
at an early age and how that connects to their crimes. That's what I want to do.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's different.
I
I
want to
like
like
that.
profile.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
That's different.
It
Hmm.
is. It really is.
Like I've never heard that type of theme on a podcast. So
Yeah.
that
That's what I really want to do because if you watch enough murder mysteries, true crime documentaries, all that stuff, if you watch enough of that, you start especially with my background in psychology, right? You start connecting shit and you're just like, Bundy,
mhm.
you did this shit? Big Ed did this shit too. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Jeffrey Dahmer did this too. Okay. There's something going on. Aside from the obvious, there, there's something that they all have in common. And you just start connecting things like that.
see
Mm.
see okay, so disclaimer, I'm on my second can, so y'all know I'm about to say some crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't watch them shows.
I don't mean to laugh, but whenever you speak the way you speak, it just is so funny. Why can't you
Anna,
watch those shows?
Anna, I saw this one show on Netflix. Fucked me up.
What happened?
This man put his wife and kids. Wait,
Hold on. First of all, what was it? Do you remember the name?
see, this is the reason why. Because see, we're not even supposed to be laughing on this part.
Bro.
Oh, whoops.
It's the liquor. See, damn it. So he put his wife and his children in a water tank,
What
and
movie was
Oh
this?
my
this was like
God.
it
Was
was
this
on
at his
Netflix.
job? Like where he worked?
He was cheating on his wife. He had 2 kids by her, and he didn't let. Well, he kept traveling,
Mm-hmm.
and his wife wanted him home, but for whatever reason, shit went left, and he drove
Mm-mm.
like an hour and a half and put her and his kids in a whole water tank.
That
Like
is so crazy.
I'm like, bro,
What in the hell?
like why would you do that?
That's insane. Were they two daughters? Were they
Yep, yep,
Yeah. Oh my God. That's so fucking insane. Oh my God. And then like one of the daughters witnessed him murdering the other daughter. And
yep,
Oh,
yep, yep.
She was like, Daddy, no.
See,
Please stop.
I I was
woo,
up
Jesus. Oh
24
wow.
motherfucking hours.
Oh no.
I was literally no joke. I'm seeing footsteps under my door. I'm like, I know that was a footstep.
Oh
I'm
damn.
thinking, see, I can't do shit like that.
You gotta
Paranoia.
be, yeah, you gotta be mindful of what you put yourself through because you can fuck yourself up.
Oh, you definitely
Man.
can.
So,
And that's why I don't like horror movies that much.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like for me, I can't
Mm-mm.
watch horror or paranormal things.
I
but you
can't.
want to do a podcast
Yeah,
about
because it's true crime. It's real life. And
She's
I
talking
don't know
about
why,
true
but
stuff.
that's more comforting to me than like stuff that I don't understand.
But think about it, bro. A lot of made up horror films are just crazy to have you like
no,
paranoid as hell.
no, that was a real story. He put his babies in the water tank.
Mm-mm.
It's
He
not
said, I know.
funny. So stop saying it like that.
This man said, I saw a foot. I know I saw a footstep under the door.
Look, I swear, when they said that the baby's body dropped, I heard a noise and looked under that damn door like, what the fuck was that?
Oh
I
my
can't.
Right.
See,
god.
I can't do it. Can't do
See,
it.
that would freak me out. You know, there are some you have to take breaks too. You can't just watch that shit all the time. I remember when I was younger, I was just getting into it and I started watching it a lot. Next thing you know, I was scared to leave the house when the lights, when the sunlight was away. I was just like, yeah,
Oh
I'm not
Lord.
leaving.
Mm-mm.
See,
Mm-mm.
that can't work. That can't work for me. I
But
try.
Can't
true
do
crime for
it.
you is like horror films or anything remote or anything super suspenseful for me. It'll keep me up.
See what Ancestor did? Right
No,
there? Got
ancestors
you
didn't do
bringing true
that.
crime around.
Listen.
I'm
They
gonna
have
have me
no
having
correlation.
nightmares.
You know what? I was about to say they don't have a correlation, but they actually do because a lot of times people, when they submit their DNA, it can like be traced to different things.
See, never doing this shit
Yeah, I
again.
said they probably when I said mine in, I told my mom, hey, they probably finna clone me. They probably
See,
finna find another one of me running around somewhere in the world.
see.
But if they clone me, I wish that other girl good luck because that
Look,
shit. Oh, I was a twin.
wait,
I was,
what?
yeah, I was a twin at one point in time in my development.
I'm sorry.
What?
I,
That wait, hold on.
I didn't tell you that.
What?
Yeah.
You never told me this.
Oh yeah, I was a twin.
See, look, what?
I absorbed. I was greedy, y'all. I've always been greedy. I've always been greedy. I like to eat.
Oh, I know that.
I ate her.
That's not even. You don't say that in
Wait,
laugh.
what? Wait, hold
You
on.
don't say that
Back
in
it up.
laugh.
Back it up.
Oh my
I
god!
did. I said in my development. It's not like I'm a cannibal.
But the way you said it, you said I ate her. That's exactly how you.
What is
Oh
that
my!
voice? The accent.
That's exactly how you said. Oh my,
I'm curious of what that even means.
bro.
I
Listen.
absorbed her in the womb.
Anna.
She didn't. I'm just stating facts.
Listen. You find out new stuff about your family on the podcast
See,
rather than in real life.
see, this is why they ain't getting my DNA. Okay, you ain't gonna observe me in the womb. I think I ain't coming back for you.
Rob, look, there'll be another Rob out there somewhere.
Gee,
Oh my gosh, can you imagine if there were two Robs?
No, I can't.
what?
I can't.
You know what?
One
And
is
they-
enough for me.
I was just about to say, and they both gravitated towards you. So you had to be
See.
Look,
best
look.
friends
If
with both
Rob,
of them.
look, imagine Rob meeting Rob
See.
Right.
On Ancestry.
on Answer. Oh, I have a twin.
Nah,
There's gonna be that meme of the Spider-Mans. Like, together.
nah, I think we gonna have beef.
Why you look like me? Exactly like me.
I'm be like, nigga, what's your story? Cause mine was fucked up.
Let him not have a great story. Rob go.
Gee,
We fight.
let me find
We
out.
gonna fight.
God gave you a different blessing. What? We gonna have a fella.
Look, the Olsen twins. He said we gonna switch. Let's switch for a day.
Right,
See how
let's
you like it.
switch. Oh,
We
Parent
sh-
Trap. That was a good movie.
We sharing your wealth.
Great.
Look, I may be open to doing accessories. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, look.
See,
Look, let me
I have
just give a
reservations, though.
disclaimer. I was just about to say, let me give a disclaimer. If you decide to do it, just know once you know something, you cannot unknow it.
Yep.
Yep, never
Yep.
mind. Out my window.
It's look, when I found out what I found out, I emailed their customer support and I was just like, y'all did me wrong.
No, you
Like
didn't.
seriously. And they're just like, well, we're not responsible for any emotional damage. I'm just like,
Yo, wow.
They was like, I'm sorry, that is your
Our hands
problem.
are clean. Our hands are clean of this, man.
right, but they're right. They're absolutely right. They put a disclaimer right there. You don't think that the unthinkable is there.
Yeah.
But once you find that out, it's on you. It's your responsibility to deal with it.
Yes.
So good luck.
Yeah. Fuck that website. I'm not doing
They got so many different ones now. 23andMe.
Mm-hmm. They also
African,
have right,
I'm
exactly.
33.
African ancestry.
Yeah.
Bro, I was getting told I was mixed with stuff when I did the ancestry and they showed a little pie chart. I'm like, none of what I was told was
Right.
true.
Look, I know I'm Jeep Cherokee, Maserati, and
You
I
say
know.
Jeep Cherokee. I am weak. All that stuff.
Didn't
Oh,
the
you a
Cherokee
Mexican
have
kid.
slaves?
Wait, no, I was talking about the truck, but
Oh, whoops.
Oh my Lord.
Sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up in Black History Month.
you see it? You see what happens when sociology is in your DNA?
I'm part of the problem.
Look, that's that wine. That's exactly what that is.
Facts. I think
That's
half the
it.
bottle's gone now.
Jesus.
But hey, shut up. Okay, we about to have a good night.
Look,
Absolutely.
but I'm so glad. I'm so glad that Zaya found you guys. Well, Anna found you, Zaya.
Look,
Technically,
she hunted me down.
Look,
she hunt bloodhound.
She zoomed in. She was like, "Is that black nigga?"
And
Yep.
Look.
I was looking at his little thirst trap profile pic. I was like, all right.
What in the blood clot?
It's not a thirst trap picture.
He did the face, Rob. He did the face.
Look.
You know when you squint your eyes a little bit.
Oh, he thought he was Shamar Moore. Oh, okay.
Yes.
No, don't. Guys, don't listen to nothing they saying.
Turned out to be TDJ.
You're wild. You're disrespectful. You are so
It's the Monaco. I keep
but the first thing I did say, well, one of the first things I did say, I was just like, I want to make sure we never dated.
She said that. I was like, I'm so glad bro, that's what she texted me too. I'm so glad we never ran into each other or anything.
Because what are the odds that you meet your cousin and y'all are around the same age?
Gee.
Yeah.
In the same city. I told Isaiah, I was like, that's God. 10 minutes away, that's crazy.
Right.
I've been down here for 6 years. 6-7 years.
Can you imagine if y'all would have smashed? I'm sorry.
Don't even do that.
Well.
What?
No. Wait. I know that's not what I was welling. I wasn't welling your statement. I was welling a situation that I'm.
What?
It's never mind. I'll message you off the record.
Jesus, Lord Jesus. Put the glass down.
Right? It's empty now.
Jesus, that's why I came out.
Right.
But Anna, we thank you. We thank you for coming on. This has been amazing.
Sure.
Yes. Oh my gosh, this is such a blast. Oh my gosh, it's my first time on a podcast. I feel so honored to be on here on this podcast specifically with you. I'm so humbled. I feel like I'm making boss moves.
We're happy that you were able to come on. Yes. Like, we really are.
I wouldn't have missed it for the world. I promise you that.
I would say I wish we could come on your podcast, but I ain't telling no damn stories about no true crime.
You never know. There could be different themes and stuff. I plan on dressing up according to different themes because it's going to be a podcast, but it's going to be like a video podcast as well.
You should have me on the side doing commentary. You know what I'm saying? If you talking to people or talk about,
that's why I would have guests. My guest wouldn't be telling the story. I would. Y'all are just here to
oh yeah,
hype this shit up.
Cause she's gonna be like, they chopped him up, and I was like, I'm not with that shit. I don't want to see that
shit. And then maybe I can ask y'all questions like,
I'm with
would you have gone home with this person?
Absolutely not.
But thank you for taking your time out and coming on the pod. We had to
Yes.
have Anna, our second guest.
Woohoo!
Number
Yes.
exactly.
Thank you.
Look, until next time, we are out.
Peace, everybody.
Bye.